Hi, I'm Michael with Price Brothers Plumbing. We're going to talk about demand of water heaters at this point in time. I have homeowners call in and they say they're out of hot water. We need to think about those scenarios. What is it exactly? Is it something that's happened one time? Is it a situation that happens all the time? What we have to think about is, are multiple fixtures being used at the same time and depleting the system? Or are we having a situation where you, say for instance, run a dishwasher and you try to cut a faucet on and you run out of hot water? That's a whole different scenario. You're not depleting the system. That's something we need to come check. With the demand on the water heaters, homeowners always ask me, we have lost complete hot water. You have to think about the scenario of the demand. Was there a high demand on it for a prolonged period of time? Multiple fixtures being run. Say for instance, 2 showers back to back. If you get to thinking about that, it's gonna take this tank a little while to recover from that. If the third person tries to take a shower, they're gonna be without hot water. Not giving any specific times, but that's normally what we run into when you have that type scenario. The only other thing I can think of is if you're not putting a demand on the unit itself and you run out of hot water, then we need to start doing some troubleshooting so we can figure out what's going on with the heater. In the scenario where we need to do a little troubleshooting and you are not getting the water that you need under low demand, we need to do a little troubleshooting with this unit to figure out what's going on. We'll remove this panel. As a homeowner, you can take that off. You'll have to pull the insulation up. As you can see, this tank, the holding tank, is not quite as big as it looks because of the R factor of the insulation. There's a red button here, which is our reset for just the water heater itself. Push that button. You should hear it click if it was reset. If it was a situation where it's from the unit itself. If not, if you did not hear it click, then we have to investigate and make sure it's not a breaker in your panel, which of course will be an electrical issue. Back to the scenario of the water heater itself not having any issues. This is the breaker panel I was telling you about. Normally it's located either in the laundry room or in your garage. You can check on the door, they should be listed. Water heater is number 5 and 7. In the case where it was tripped, you cut it off and then cut it back on. That should reset it. Check, give yourself 45 minutes to an hour, check to see if you have hot water again. If not, then we may have an issue with the actual breaker itself. In that case, I would suggest contacting your builder so they can contact the appropriate subcontractor.